Austin, how useful was the holiday break, just getting a couple days to feel rejuvenated?
Well, I think it's always nice to kind of get that break. I think it's something the players look forward to, just to kind of recharge and get away from hockey for a bit. It's been seasons of grind, so it's definitely nice. Nice couple days off and right back to work.
How much do you enjoy the line juggling that seems to be happening? You get sort of a new partner and then play together for a bit and then things get pushed up. You okay with that?
Well, I mean, I think there's not a whole ton of line juggling going on. I mean, I think it's just in a game, sometimes stuff's not working. You try to jumble it up and get something going, and then it seems it clicks. So I guess you just try to ride it. So I don't think anybody really has a problem with that. In the end, you're just trying to find four lines that are obviously clicking well and producing and doing a good job.
How would you rate the level of the shitty game you played yesterday, Auston?
It was great. It was a lot of fun. Never been in that that part of Ontario, so it was kind of cool to see where he grew up and meet a lot of buddies that he grew up with and everything. So it was definitely a pretty fun experience for all of us.
What's your relationship like with Jack Hughes and the ability to play against him tonight?
I know I've met him a couple of times. My first couple of years here, I think he was at the NTDP or deciding where he was going to go next. So obviously, he's a really special player. He had a really good 2 years there, and we always hope good American boy does well and everything. So it'll be fun to see him up close and personal tonight, and just see what he's like, I guess.
Mitch, how rejuvenated do you feel after a brief holiday break, knowing that you jump back into things, a 5-game win streak?
Yeah, great. I think it's nice to get back home, see all your family and friends. It's always a good time for everyone. It's a great holiday to spend with each other, so I think everyone had a lot of fun with that. It's time to get back to work now.
What positive trends have you noticed in this team over that 5-game win streak, particularly the offensive outbursts that you've had?
Well, I think other than Carolina's first period when we give up that lead, I think we've been holding the lead pretty well. We've played aggressively in the third. I think we've played a couple of games where we have to come back from a goal differential. So I think just from top to bottom, we've competed the whole 3 periods. Things don't go our way. We don't get down on each other. We don't get down on ourselves. We just keep going. We know what we can do.
Do you like that there's been this element of unpredictability where Sheldon Keefe hasn't stayed true to certain line combinations? You guys can experiment with one another?
I think it just comes off of if someone came back from a shift, if someone came off a penalty kill, power play. If he thinks that he can't go with his line, then I don't think he's afraid to mix the lines up for a couple shifts and see how they go and see if they do well. So, I think all lines are rolling right now. We'll see what happens tonight. Like I said, it's back to work. We got to make sure we're ready to play.
Tyson, how motivated is this team to continue to build on the 5-game streak that you've established coming out of this holiday break?
Yeah, we want to just pick up right where we left off. I think we had some good momentum going into the break, and we want to use this break as a positive and not have it be a negative for us. So we need to, obviously it's a bit of a different situation today with the skate and travel and all that, but we got to be focused and ready to go tonight.
What's the hardest part about playing this game, do you think, just out of the break?
It's just gets you out of your routine. You're used to, I think hockey players can be a bit creatures of habit, so I think it's a bit different, and getting off the plane maybe a little stiff. I haven't played one of these in a while, so I'll let you know.
Does playing on the West in the past help with kind of crazy travel in a way?
Yeah, but the day of travel we didn't ever do that, so this is totally different, but the travel out here is quite a bit easier, but it'll be a good test for us, and it'll be a good mental test for us to see if we can really focus it in after a day like today.
How did the shinny game yesterday
come
together?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, that was great. He was a really nice guy, and it's a cool thing what he does for all his buddies there, and we were happy to be a part of it, and it was a cool day.
First time you'd met him?
Yeah, first time I'd met him. Yeah.
How long was that in the works? Was it a last-minute thing? Or?
I know Austin had been talking to him for a while, and they wanted to kind of set something up, so I think they've been working on it for a while, and then I just got the invite, and something I couldn't really turn down.
Hutch, how does it feel getting the start?
It was exciting. Obviously today has always challenges, and I'm looking forward to the opportunity of getting back in there. I'm feeling good after the last game, and the game in Carolina was an exciting game to get to watch and be a part of, and so I'm really looking forward to getting back in the net and getting back into that compete kind of mindset.
What was it that you liked about your game against Detroit and your ability to track pucks?
It was just the way I felt out there. I felt very relaxed. Said before, I was in a good headspace, going into the game, and I felt that my mental game was where it should be, and that goes a long way. So I think that's the biggest thing. If you come in relaxed and in a good headspace, then the game's a lot easier.
Does it change anything for you? I know you like to get a skate in the morning, but now knowing that you have to travel after this and just jump right into it?
A little bit. It's nice to get out here, after having a couple days off to, kind of get the legs going, get the eyes warmed up, and used to seeing pucks coming at you again. It's always good, and then, like I said, there's always challenges of jumping on a plane right now and going and playing, but, we have a really good training staff here. They're going to make sure that we're as prepared as we can be for the game, and, you just drawing past experiences, from preseason games, other experiences I've had in the American League, East Coast League, where, travel's not ideal and, your routine gets messed up a little bit, but, you just have to, adapt and be ready to perform.
Can you give us an update on Trevor Moore, obviously concussion?
Yeah, that would really be the update. So no timeline on him. We're just going to have to see how things go with him there. It's unfortunate. He's put in so much work to come back, from his shoulder injury, and we're excited to have him back. But these things happen, and now we got to support him and help him get back to health.
How about Janssen? There was talk there might be an update after Christmas. Anything on him?
Yeah, not really. Other than I think he's out of the cast now and just kind of taking the next step there. But in terms of a timeline, there isn't one.
What went into the decision to starting Hutch tonight on the road and Freddie at home tomorrow?
Well, we just thought, coming out of the break, it was a good chance. Given the back-to-back, they were gonna play one each, and it was a chance to give Freddie an extra day here to kind of get up and running, and that's what we went with. And so Hutch will be ready to go today.
I know you're limited by the CBA, but how did you sort of decide on today's schedule, or how's the best way to manage the travel day and play?
Yeah, it's something that we talked about a number of different options, but we just thought, given the restrictions of the CBA and just the logistics of travel and the fact that a lot of players are staying here in Toronto over the break and then others are traveling, that just having one place here to get organized in Toronto here at home, get a skate and then get out there, be the best thing for us. There's no ideal situation, which is what we ultimately came up with, to just stay here.